Hi, this is Charlie from Path of the Bee. So I've decided I'm going to start doing some vlogs on Sunday, and this will be like the first one. So I guess I better get you caught up. My life's been kind of unpredictable lately, and so to get you caught up, what's happened to me is last fall, late November, all of my bees were poisoned. So I lost every colony that I had last fall in November. And so this spring I was able to purchase 12 nukes and get started again. 2 weeks ago I brought them home and released the queen from the queen cage. Last weekend I checked on them to see how they looked, and I pulled all the queen cages out, and so that's where we're at. This is a second week, so it's a 14 days since basically these nukes were manufactured. And what I'm doing is that I'm going to go ahead and feed them by putting these super heavy supers from my very well fed bees from last fall on there. They can get them cleaned up and take advantage of all that feed that I put in to get them started hopefully really well this spring. And I'll kind of give you a little look-see in the colonies as we go. I have a friend helping me today, so we'll make a quick work of this. All right, let's get started. All right, so these are bees buzzing in and out, and I just hoping you can see that the pollen that they're bringing in. This is like this is the first really nice day that we've had all year, so this is really exciting to see the bees really pounding the resources in, so that's good. Okay, so we're just going to do a little inspection here before we put the super on. See how things look. Crack the lid here. Give it a little bit of smoke. So I've decided I'm going to start leaving these all these lids at my winter orientation. I think I'm going to leave them like that all year long. That's where they have the extra space in under here to work around that. So this is a 2-week-old nuke, and let's go ahead and look in here and see what we've got. Yeah, this is a honey frame that I started them on there, and they're starting to work it down a little bit. It's also a honey frame that I put in there, and we're going to look it over a little bit here, see what we can see. Looks like they're starting to clean the center of it out, expanding it for the brood nest. So it looks like they're getting closer to possibly move into that with the brood. And this is okay. So I'm looking for eggs or larvae or that sort of thing. See where we're at here. I'm not seeing anything here at all. This just looks like a completely empty, prepped out frame. Let's see what we got here. Alright. Now we got quite a little bit of brood left over on this. From the nuke when it came in, and there's lots of pollen coming in on this. So here we've got, you can see some larvae, so that's evidence that the queen is laying. Been 14 days, that would definitely have been, capped up if it wasn't from the new queen. So she's doing her job. temperatures have just been unfavorable. They are banging.
That's good.
They're banging. Yeah, that's a whole frame of very fresh larvae.
That's a good size.
It's just pattern. It's just full pattern of eggs. So looks really, really good. This would have been the honey frame that came with the nuke right here, and so it's definitely lighter than it was when they shipped it here. Oh yeah, we got some eggs going on there. Pollen starting to be stored up. Looking really good. Of course, I haven't seen the queen, but it doesn't mean she's not in there. She brought the tool. Yeah. Oh, now that's a full box of goodies. Full box of goodies. We're gonna be ready for. We're going to be ready for a honey super pretty fast. Okay, so as I looked through the colonies, I was just looking for evidence that the queen was laying. And as we progressed down the line, we discovered two that either my eyes are getting bad and I can't see, or there just was no evidence of a queen laying, no eggs or larvae of any sort. So we robbed a frame out of the two end colonies there that had fresh eggs and very young larvae in, and put in each of those two that were suspect, just in case they could build an emergency queen that way. So that's what we did. That's all for this week then. I appreciate y'all watching, and we'll catch you next time.